local trusted news source. WVLT News starts now.
Good morning. It's Thursday, May 15th. Thanks for tuning in on WVLT News. I'm Lexi Lepoff. We want to go ahead and get started this morning with a check of your first alert forecast with Chief Meteorologist Heather Haley. Heather, you're tracking for us and first alerting us to when we could see that next round of showers.
Yeah, so for now it's nice and quiet. The good news is we have at least most of today, but you can see where more clouds, some rain, some storms are starting to stir up in the region. Our next cold front will be really kind of diving southeast over the course of today into tomorrow. So we'll start catching some batches that slide towards us before that main line moves in. So for now, we have more warmth, more humidity, all building up ahead of that front. You can see some layers of clouds moving by, but no raindrops from them just yet. We could get more of a stray sprinkle. That does leave us with some stray fog as well. Some light fog right now in the valley, some moderate fog there along Watts Bar, Meigs, Ray, Bledsoe counties. Like I said, it's warm. It's 68 right now in Knoxville, 64 Pigeon Forge to 70 Tellico Plains, 65 Washburn to 69 Jamestown. That warm southwesterly flow definitely taken over, heated things up nicely for us yesterday. Keeps things going on a steamy note today, and that's why we have more of a stray pop-up possible in this Thursday. Now, I'm tracking a few storms to develop kind of in brief windows in parts of our area tonight into tomorrow before that main line moves through, but it does look like it's going to get out of your way even faster for your weekend. Coming up in that first alert forecast.
Thank you, Heather. Another Clinton High School employee is now facing charges following a years-long investigation into grade changing. Police arrested.
Your first alert forecast with Chief Meteorologist Heather Haley.
With all the ups and downs in temperatures lately, you got to almost call up a friend with a pool and just say, all right, it's a steamy day. Let's cool off, because right now that heat is cranking up. A lot of 70s to go around, but then you've got 80 Pigeon Forge, 73 Kingston, 78 Knoxville. A little ebb and flow where there's some more sun east, some more of these clouds flowing up from the west. So in your first alert forecast, as these clouds come up, again, a spotty shower or storm can pop up just because we have all the right ingredients. We have winds stirring out of the southwest, 10 to 20 miles per hour. These passing clouds, steamy conditions. We're cranking out 80s. In fact, I actually think in the 5 o'clock hour, we'll make it into more of the mid 80s. Still upper 70s this evening. Steamy the rest of the day. So in that first alert forecast where you live, well, more low to mid 80s to go around. Actually, you could easily get up closer to 85 in Loudon and Oak Ridge, to 84 today in Knoxville and Maryville. Heating up to 80. Crossville and 82 in Jamestown. So crossing that 80-degree mark for everyone today. 82 in Stearns and Barberville. First alert forecast where you live, 81 Tazewell to Rogersville and 84 in Dandridge to Pigeon Forge on this steamy Thursday. Keep stressing that because it's just so humid. That's something we have to get reacclimated to for summer. Now that does also support even a couple of showers to drift in around 8 to 9 p.m. Notice spotty rain in the day. So we've got a stray coverage today, spotty rain this evening, and a few more storms still want to drift our way. Those complexes I was talking about, the developing kind of dive across the region, it does want to dive our way closer to the middle of the night now to the early Friday morning hours. So I'll be here actually up dark and early with you, keeping an eye on the rain and storms overnight to early Friday morning as it goes up to about a 40% coverage for part of the night. So a rumble of thunder could wake you. It leaves us all even warmer. I mean, we're talking low 70s, 73 in Knoxville. Still the winds stirring around, and winds will kick back up to around 20 miles per hour tomorrow with more clouds. The humidity still around. We're going to have an ebb and flow though in coverage as the front is on the way tomorrow night. So we can create a few storms at times during the day tomorrow. Again, that 73-degree low, 79 at noon. High tomorrow 86, upper 70s at 8. In case you have some Friday plans, we have those few early morning rain and storms. Still seeing a couple come along the Tennessee-Kentucky line during the day. Could have a couple of strong storms here. North Plateau, southeastern Kentucky between 9 and 10. That keeps moving east, but it does help to create more of an isolated shower or storm down through the valley. Think of that as some energy nearby. You've got those southwesterly winds, the humidity's there. These clouds are passing by, so easily could create a pop-up during the day tomorrow. And then the main front will move in later tomorrow night. That does mean around 7 o'clock, some stronger storms reach that North Plateau here. Could have a few strong to severe thunderstorm warnings between 7 and 9 in southeastern Kentucky. Then around midnight, a couple more storms come down towards Jamestown and Monticello. Again, seeing that energy there. We could have some hail, gusty winds, the main threat out of these storms that could cause some damage around midnight on the plateau to the Tennessee-Kentucky line. Dropping southeast. Still pretty noisy storms, at least some gustier winds for sure. Around 2 a.m. between Crossville and Knoxville, 4 a.m. Knoxville foothills to mountains. So by 6 to 7, well, it's getting out of your way. So that is definitely some good news there in terms of it kind of zipping by. But that does mean we catch a few downpours at times at the Tennessee-Kentucky line, and then we spread it out better tomorrow night. Then majority of us will get into that half an inch to an inch of total rainfall from that cold front coming through, and then improving our conditions, our comfort for this weekend. Hopefully it puts a smile on your face. Yes, the muggy cast definitely improves for your Saturday. Your outdoor planner, very high UV index, pollen counts are moderate, highs are still in the 80s, but at least we're only looking at spotty rain from that decreasing humidity on Saturday. So the mornings get a little milder there too. Notice they dip back into the low 60s. We do crank that heat up though, still with highs in the 80s on into early next week as the humidity goes up again ahead of our next front. That one looks to come in midweek with a bigger cool down behind it after really beyond the first alert 8-day planner.
Heather, thanks.